lot to. They brought a lot. It was a lot of money in that building,
and that's why I said that homeboy should have walked out last.
Money well earned and well made. Money was being made in that. Boy,
yes, that's a fact.
So by the time that fight came on and homeboy was falling all over the place, was having a toast somewhere.
Yeah,
in the back, high-fiving, getting ready for the next one.
I agree. And shout out to Jake Paul.
This video falls under fair use, which allows for commentary, criticism, and reaction. What's up? Back with another one. Today, I'm showing you Joe Budden reacting to the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight. Go ahead and check out this clip.
Saw that, yes, he was holding back. Yeah.
Now, I want to give Jake Paul credit because it does take, you get credit to me for being able to run around a ring.
Yes.
Like, he did a lot of running around. That takes some energy.
And the bravery. I wouldn't have gotten there with that.
For $94 million.
For 90.
You would have gotten that.
You would have gotten that. Yeah, I'd have found some bravery. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
And then I heard it, I think when they added, correct me if I'm wrong, when they added in the pay-per-view, it took the possible purse up to 130.
Yep.
140.
Yep.
I haven't heard.
I would have gotten there on a tricycle.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah.
I'd have really tried to fight that for that much money.
I think he did.
I think he did,
yeah.
Just couldn't do though. I think
one of them is a boxer.
Oh, so if you'd have made money that night outside the squeeze, you'd have fought homeboy that was looking for your business.
Nobody ever was looking for any business of mine. It ain't hard to find.
He found you.
And I was there.
But you wasn't getting paid, so that's probably why.
Wait, hold on. What happened in front of Squeeze?
Nothing. A lie Joe about to make up. Go ahead, though. I'll let you do what you do.
No, I told this same lie a million times
okay,
on the
thank
show,
you.
so we're not going to keep rehashing. I'll tell you on the Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to call it brave. He made a lot of money.
Yes,
he made a lot of money.
Fair enough.
I didn't check. I don't know the laws, but is it true that they're saying Anthony Joshua is getting taxed in the
United
UK
States
and over here?
Yeah.
Oh,
of course.
yeah.
No, that's what happens in sports and art.
Yeah.
And like when I worked in
And entertainment.
No,
Yeah,
when I worked in the city,
And
I was working in
entertainment.
corporate. You pay New York state tax and you pay New Jersey state tax.
Hey, yo, guess what? Guess where Jake Paul live? Puerto Rico. That's how much tax he paid. Yo.
Just the federal, right? Because in Florida, you don't pay the state tax, right? So he's just
Or
paying
Texas.
In Puerto Rico, I think it was like 2% or some shit.
That's
why it's going.
I'm sitting trying to figure out why.
And you gotta live there for about like 6 months out of the year, and then
Yeah, 6 months in a day.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 months in
I
a
make
day.
that happen.
People could do that in a breeze.
Yeah.
Heartbeat.
I know a lot of New Yorkers that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no heartbeat.
Because what? So if they find out that you're not living there, they'll just reverse everything and charge you.
You hit them New York taxes, yeah. Or whatever your local state is. But on the bravery shit, though, I mean, again, 94 million makes it less brave to me.
Sure.
But after he caught that first one in his face, he was still boxing. Like
He was.
There's still something to be said about Jake Paul fighting, taking punches. Is all
He
I'm
wasn't
saying.
really boxing. And I thought Jake Paul would have been in better shape.
That surprised me.
He really wasn't in good shape, bro. Like he was winded and all of that shit after the first round. Like, because you know, boxers, when they mouth start, like they winded. He wasn't in good shape. I think he just got in there on the money grab. I thought he was taking it more serious than that.
I thought he was drunk. I was like, is he hungover or something? Fuck, like he can't even stand. Like,
He couldn't stand up. Like that. I thought
He also got knocked down
I
quickly.
was about to say, he got knocked down.
Nah, but some of them, it wasn't even. As soon as he started swinging, it's just like I dove at his leg. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
he
just.
That was shit that made it look like a stupid, like not a real fight to me. Because I turned on the fourth round, I saw him catch a couple body shots. Like, he caught one to the face, I think, in the fifth, and he was still boxing. But then he kept dropping to the.
Bro, he
and
was
I couldn't
doing that
figure out why the ref
first round.
didn't stop the fight.
By the time we
It's those body shots.
By the time we got to all that y'all talking about, Netflix job was done. Dog.
it was.
Oh, for sure.
And his.
Let me tell you something. Every time they panned that camera around to just the audience, the stage, the light show that was, the celebrities that they had in the building, Miami is already Miami in the you know what Miami.
Let's be real. We all knew Anthony Joshua was going to win this fight. At the end of the day, though, both Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul walked away with over $100 million. So from a business standpoint, everybody won.
They brought a lot. It was a lot of money in that building.
And that's why I said that homeboy should have walked out last.
Money well earned and well made. Money was being made in that boy.
Yes, that's a fact.
So by the time that fight came on and homeboy was falling all over the place, was having a toast
Thank you.
somewhere.
Yeah.
In the
I agree.
back, high-fiving, getting ready for the next one.
I agree. And shout out to Jake Paul. Because
You
he
got to.
performed, leading up to the fight, even his weigh in and all that dumb all of the antics, bro. That's what he did. Anthony Joshua did the complete polar opposite and stand there like, I'm
Straight
gonna
man.
break you. Yeah, like he's doing all the silly shit. So now it's making the audience hate him, and I want to see him get his ass whooped. They sold the fight, bro. The Tekashi, all of that, he sold the fight.
Yeah. They made
I just
a
think,
proper villain out of it.
they did, and
And he gave us what we was looking for, which was to see Jake Paul
Yeah.
knock square in his mug,
Got his jaw broken.
and fall down on the ground.
and that just solidified the validity of the fight when he got his jaw broken.
Right.
Like you couldn't have picked a better ending. Like no, they really.
There's some conspiracy theories floating around out there. I don't know what's true and what's not true. I'm just talking about what's being floated around the internet.
What did they say?
One of them was that there was a no knockout rule. So Jake posting that with his jaw broken could lead to trying to say that there's a breach in the contract.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true or not. I could be spreading propaganda, but that is something that's been floating around on the internet.
How do you put a no knockdown rule in
Yeah,
a non-exhibition
and,
fight?
Not just that, we punching each other in the face.
Right.
Like Jake Paul hit him with a nice overhand right one time.
Yeah.
What if I would have fell out? If that's the case, we can't punch each other in the face.
So what a body? If you use somebody enough time in the body, you
sure
like,
did.
yeah.
That punch that he gave that boy,
He really hurt. Yo, dog. They showed his mouth. His teeth was moved over.
Yeah.
Then I saw another compilation vid that said Anthony Joshua's favorite punch, the same exact punch that he hit Jake Paul with, but he hit 30 other people with this same punch when he got peeved. When something was going on, he was pissed.
Yeah,
He hit him with that same little to the
Punch him
body,
to the left, to the chest.
long
Yes.
arm, strong
Yes.
strength to the face, and it worked 90 times.
He knew he had the punch. He smiled. He knew. It was just like, all right, I'm
Smile
tired.
was
I'm,
crazy.
I'm tired of you now, and you, whatever you just did, pissed me off, and let's end this.
It's night night.
Knowing I know it wasn't really exhibition and it was a little bit more where he was falling. He was punching that on the ground.
Yeah, but he was holding back on a lot of them.
Yo, you're not supposed to hit him on the ground. Like he was like, yo, get the, like, you know what I'm saying? He started getting frustrated, like, get the off me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I was like, oh, all right, nah, this is something different.
Hats off.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hats off to those gentlemen. It was entertaining. Anytime Netflix does that, for me, it's entertaining to see on a Saturday night.
Friday night.
What's up? So here are my thoughts on this. When you really break it down, the biggest takeaway is how expectations shape the way people react afterward. Anthony Joshua coming out on top made sense to a lot of fans because of his background, his time competing at the highest level, and the discipline that comes from years of elite training. When someone has spent that long in professional boxing environments, it shows in the fundamentals, timing, conditioning, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. That doesn't mean the other side brought nothing to the table, but there's a clear difference between boxing as your primary craft and approaching it from a different lane. Joe Budden's perspective highlights how fans can get swept up in hype, while boxing itself has a way of reminding people that experience still matters. At the same time, moments like this can be good for the sport because they draw attention, spark debate, and get people talking about boxing history and standards. Drop a comment, hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.